Okay, morning guys, Alex here from the channel. I'm up here on the wood chip. I've been testing it. It's probably been in here for about 4 or 5 days. Unfortunately, my humidimeter has gone on the blink, so I've got to send that back. But I can just tell by kicking this stuff about, I don't know if you can see, there's a fair amount of dust coming off that. So I know instantly that actually this, I'm going to tip out now, so it's nice and dry enough. We've got that pile over there still to dry. I might take the plunge and switch the dryer back on, load the hopper box up, because to be frank, not entirely convinced that this does a great job. But we'll see how easy it is to unload, and we'll check the log box and see how those are looking. Actually unroll that and okay, so picking up a nice lump. That's pretty good. Take another one. Nice cracking happening. That's hard. That looks like quite a heavy one. A quick look at that. Roll back the cover. Put the straps down. Away we go. Twenty-two, 23, let's put 25, that's 23, oops, I've turned it off. Let's try this last one. That is 24, so yeah, give it another day or so, and that should be done. So that's the back of the box opened up. As you see, a few little patches of wetness here. But then on the other side, a patch of wetness here, but then it's absolutely bone dry there. So yeah, quite sort of uneven drying really on it. So yeah, not sure that central tunnel, as I said, is good for much. Okay, Dave's just driving it back now. See if we can get the door round. Okay, perfect. That's it, keep going. Mind the tyre. As he comes. So we're not going to get squashed. Any minute now it's going to go, we hope. Keep going up, Dave. See, keep going up. Just so that central tunnel just makes it so sticky. It just does not want to come out with that. I mean, it's pretty bone dry, so it's done a good job, You can tell with all the dust coming off, but blimey, nah, not impressed. So we've just emptied out that box, we're refilling it with more chip. It actually does a good job drying the wood chip, this green box, but it is a bugger to unload. It comes all the way across here, and you have to tip it up and it sticks because of that central tunnel. So I don't know, not quite sure whether to put a false floor in it or just stick with what it is. But anyway, we've got 3 loads of wood chip to do on Monday, so we're switching over from drying logs at the moment and just trying to do the chip for the customers. So we're just doing a bit of a clear up operation. We took down some of our blocks from inside our wood shed over there, and the guys are just putting them up. Just make another little bit of a storage area like this one, so little bits and pieces can just be sort of popped in there. So it's just nice to get the space a little less busy, really. Now we've got all the boxes here and everything else. So we've taken off the last of the silage clamping down, and fairly strong wind is blowing all over. That's all that's left in clamp 1, this little tiny slice, probably another week's worth, and then we can get over it to clamp 2 over here. So yeah, and then we'll be getting into that barley over there next. So the guys are just putting in the side steels just there, so we can get panels up across that back wall. A little bit difficult when the chip is off. One in that corner, they've done 3 others now. So he's just brushing down the yard, making everything look nice and spick and span after all our hard work. It's a bit dusty. Piles of stuff which just kind of accumulate when you're doing wood. All thrown out. We've got a new project to make Mr. Blades' life easier here. In the old days, we used to pile all the wood chip with a sawdust attaché right here, but now we've got our dust extraction box. Look at this working now, straight into the box. Goes. Absolutely sweet. We've got a little window this end, which you can look in and see it all collecting. Superb. Okay guys, so we've done all the 4 corners in these barns with the steel. Had a good job. Good morning, tidying everything up, got the blocks in. Ray's given that a good sweep. He's still got to do this side here. And then after lunch, we're going to go and empty out our container here. So yeah, awesome stuff. Okay guys, so Barry the Oracle has really cracked on, and he's managed to put up 1 panel there, and we've got another panel there. We've shifted all the wooden crates out. We can put another panel up there, and we also had a load of wood chip go out this morning, so we can get 1 more panel in there, and then we've got our middles to do. So I think this is starting to really help. We've still got a problem on the other shed because the shed has gone over the concrete panels. So it used to be a yard beforehand, so I've got to find a way of extending the concrete panels up in that next door shed. You can see that on that side, I should say, we need to extend it all the way along, but because the concrete panels were in before the shed was put up, I just pushed posts into the ground, and now I've got to find a way of extending those posts up and attaching concrete panels onto them. So it's going to be a bit of a tricky job, but if anybody can do it, Barry can. Guys, last week you might have seen we had a bit of a problem with our telehandler. The tyre got ripped when we were lifting up the hook lift trailer. So we've got some new ones, and I think they look rather smashing. Really chunky here. So they are concrete tyres, and they're also 300 quid cheaper than our other concrete tyres. So probably because on this one there's just a whole load more rubber on that than when you look at this. It just seems like there's a lot less rubber here. But it almost sort of seems like it's sort of on-road, off-road, because you've got the V's and then you've got the bit for the concrete, and well, I don't know, I think that looks quite good. We'll have to see how it looks, how it sorts itself out off-road, and what the ground pressure is. But yeah, great job from Jason, so thank you there.